if you give it up to the man like that, like, I mean, think about how much other person that she did with, and this is why we believe that God's way worked. So that's what I'm saying. Like, if I would have moved in with homegirl, chances are I wouldn't have been married to her. Chances are we would have been fornicating. And the other thing that I want to add into that it would have been very difficult for me to come to the Lord. Not saying that it would have been possible. Yeah. It would have been difficult to a degree that I would have been like, okay, so let's just say you got two unsaved people, right? Because I'm sure this is a lot of cases right now, because there's a lot of women moving in with men unmarried, and you have a lot of men moving in with a lot of women unmarried. So the question becomes, okay, I want to get myself right with the Lord now. Then what? The woman, or the man.
Well,
I'm not telling them to move out, though.
Yeah.
I'm not telling them to move out.
I think it's easier for a man to convert a woman to, get to know the Lord and know salvation than for a woman to like convert a man. Yeah. To say like, hey, would you like to come to church with me? Would you like to have a Bible study? Yeah. Because men are, they're masculine and they're leaders. Yeah. So it's more likely that a woman will listen to a man than a man listen to a woman.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, I'm just saying that those are good points, because men are tough, man. Yeah. So that's tough though, sister. Think about, like, God is calling both of them, both boyfriend and girlfriend that live together. Think about it. Let's just say if a dude invested 5 years of his relationship with the woman. Let's just say they had, like, for the sake of this conversation rather, they had like 3 kids together. Yeah. And then she's saying, girl, this is my family, but he ain't put a ring on it. But she claiming, oh, that's my man. She claiming something that's not hers. Right. Ownership is when you're married. You're in covenant. Yeah. So that's why I cringe when a woman be like, oh, that's my man. Now you claiming ownership, but y'all not in covenant.
Well, men do it too.
Men do it too.
Like, don't touch mine. That's my girl.
But that's not true. That's not.
And even like, I just want to say this as a Christian real quick.
All right.
As a believer.
Yeah.
Because
we're going to get to that too.
If I'm speaking to someone, I'm getting to know them, we're in fellowship, and he becomes possessive. To me, that's possessive. Why? Because I belong to the Lord at this present time.
Yeah, I like
Why? Because I don't know who the Lord actually wants me to be with. We may be in fellowship, but the Lord might actually send my actual husband to me. Then, and that it goes both ways.
It goes both ways, yeah.
A man may be with a woman, and they may be, fellowshipping and likewise, but the Lord may actually send them their wife and actually give them revelation that that's their wife. So what do you do then when you have already built a worldly kind of like secular relationship?
Yeah. Ooh, that's tough.
It's kind of like possessiveness.
Yeah, we're gonna deal with that too.
But
yeah,
it's a hard topic. It's like a really touchy
but
topic.
I think these conversations need to be had, because what it does, it bring awareness. Yeah. Because I've been on both sides of the fence.
But wait, real quick, one more thing.
Go ahead.
So it's really good to speak about it in the beginning, because you don't want to like limit God. Basically, it's like limiting God. Where it's kind of like, God, this is what I desire, this is what I want, and God will give us the desires.
But a man knows his spouse though,
right? And he knows his spouse
immediately.
Yeah, immediately. That's true too.
Let me tell you something. A God-fearing man would know. He would discern who his wife is. Yeah. There's no way. I'm just saying for me.
But I know of godly men who knew who they wanted to marry, but had potentials.
Yeah.
I knew of godly men that they had potentials, meaning like, God, who do you want me to marry?
Yeah, because I believe that godly man at the time is probably praying for clarity. Yeah. He can have potentials, but he still need clarity.
Clarity, yeah.
Like, God, I need you to give me wisdom, clarity. I need you to give me confirmation. Because this is fasting. Fasting and prayer.
Because marriage is a big thing. People think like marriage is a really huge thing.
It's huge. This is not get married and get divorced.
This is forever, yeah.
Yeah, this is till sickness and in health.
Yeah,
till death do us part. Yeah. But I still think from a secular standpoint, and we're gonna get to the Christians, because I'm trying to paint a picture, and I'm trying to hope somebody. I'm trying to help somebody.
Yeah.
In the world that's probably struggling or dealing with that.
Yeah.
But it's tough when a woman and a man establish a relationship and they have kids together. And I think that if the Lord called him to obedience of his word, I think it could be a challenging for the other partner per se. Because now when you start to read the standards of God, like, man, like, I mean, we can't be, you know what I mean?
Right.
Doing things that married people do.
Right.
And that's where it becomes a little challenge. But I believe it's possible, and I know that God could do all things.
Yeah.